Okay, so if we wanted to play a B pattern, a B, say we wanted to play in the key of B, all right? Now, of course, the key of B you can't really do it from your fret nut. Mine, I can get the C shape B. So I can just do whatever we do in C. Just do it one half step down. Like that. Well, I cheated because I took that E shape up one. Really, it's C goes to E goes to G shape. Like that, okay? So, like I say, you can count up the B would start on the fourth of that S3XL because E is the fourth of the B. So the E, the low E, becomes the fourth, and then you got you got E, F sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp. Now notice now we don't have a black note where that F sharp is and that G sharp. This is the versatility of this pattern. It's only has the proper accidentals when you just do a keyboard pattern, and I'll show you what that is on the chart for today. Whoa, there's Andy's backyard. That's great. Well, what happened to today's chart? I don't know. I usually put a background up there. I guess I didn't do that today. So up here's your. Let's get out of drawing mode here. So up here is your color patterns here. So there would be your B. The fourth of B would be F sharp. The fifth would be G sharp. These are proper. This if you label the notes like this and just put letters on them. And it's interesting. People will say, "Well, you can't use the number system for the fourth and the fifth if you're playing in a modal playing. You're playing in say D minor. You have to put root on the second. Yet they want the letters to just stay there, and the letters can't move anywhere. How come when you're playing in D minor you can't call that C?" Anyway, so my system is I've already realized this. If I don't stick to a certain system the way I'm doing it, it's never going to work. I'm going to get hopelessly confused. So let's fast forward here. I've colored these big, gigantic, long pattern. I call them long pattern playing cards. Right? These are big cards. All right. So, and I've actually given them all the, so it should be obvious. People would say, well, this is obvious. All this green, it pertains to this stuff. But if I didn't color all this green, you wouldn't know it. So I've got the color patterns. I've got them, kind of adjusted my modal things. I've got some new modal banners here. Now these are the modal circles. So this is a pentatonic scale. This is a modal scale. We've got Ionian, Dorian, St. key of C. You got E minor, Phrygian. Okay, F major, Lydian, G, Mixolydian, and then we got A minor, Aeolian, and then we have half diminished. And let's not get tripped up on this notation. So the half diminished is a circle with a line through it. I just put it looks like a cent sign, but or a shrimp on a stick there. But the thing is, it's the same basic shape as the C. And now this is the second point we kind of stumbled onto what I didn't cover last night, and I found out on my own without doing a video what I have to cover with this subject is the modals. The entire diatonic scale can be played from the short pattern in the C cage, and especially noting the 7th half diminished arpeggio takes up 2 cages in the other string shape pairs of the long patterns. So remember, C is the only cage that we can play a diatonic scale in a short pattern. We can also do it in the long pattern just for the fun of it, by playing an S3XL starting from the 3, obviously, because we're starting from that C string shape. So when we're going from this E up to here, we're also even going to include this F as part of the CA double string shape here. So these are the 2 shorts. The 2 shorts are greater or equal to the 1 long. In the other shapes, the 2 shorts are exactly equal to the 1 long. Well, they're not, because it doesn't go that low. So, for instance, in the I don't want to confuse us. This is the E cage, all right. And remember, keep in mind, when we're going to use the root position, the long pattern, and then the 4th and the 5th of the 2nd short pattern, it forms a pentatonic scale fragment, E, G, A. Okay, here's pentatonic scale. Here's E, G, A. Okay, here's C, D, E. These are shape patterns. So what it means is we play the C pattern down here, play the C pattern down here, and then if we go to the A pattern for the 4th, we would go to the D shape, and then we go to the E, to the 5th G shape. See what I'm saying? So that's what we're outlining with the long. That's the 2 short patterns. It's a double caged ladder. Okay. That's what it is. You have to double those things, you know. So this string would be. Now that one's just because they're sharing the 6th. A shares the 6th with the G string shape. Here's the real long one. The E sharing the 2 with the D pattern. And then, okay, so that's the string shaped ladder. That's what the 2 short patterns are. That's how much how long they are, how much of the fretboard that they take up. Okay, so what do we want to talk about here? First of all, the magic of the C pattern. You can actually get a half diminished. Now look at the half diminished. Say, we just ignore what box we're in. By the way, these connect. So you see how there's a little, kind of like a fault there. But it's the same land here, same land here, same fossils here, same fossils here. You know what I'm saying? Same river was here, and then it dried up, and the same river down there. You know, this is what geologists use. So I'm sorry, I couldn't get this lined up. I lined it up as good as I could. Notice the bottom is perfectly lined up, but the top isn't. So that would be a little bit of stretching involved here. Sounds like something I have to do. Anyway, so this is the same fretboard. I had to split them apart a little bit and color them, and then put them back together again. All right. So starting here, we want to say play an arpeggio on the half diminished. So it'd be 7 2 4 7 2 4. But notice in the C box we have 4 7 2.